Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 6 of our Rimworld A15 playthrough. My name is Redneck Einstein. If you're a newcomer here, thank you for joining, and why not go and check out from the beginning of the season, episode 1, where we started our weed production line. Unfortunately, at the moment, we're unable to grow anything, pretty much. This is where our marijuana is going to be grown. Smoke leaf, as it's called in the game. Anyway, for you regulars, you might notice that I forwarded just a tad. We're now in the 2nd of winter, and I've changed various things. What I've done is sort of reshuffle some beds around. I've now started to put a little medical bay together just inside here, which hopefully will help in the event of us being injured. Now, there's a lynx out here that I've sent Sarah to go and attack, and she's done a grand job. Well done, Sarah. Thank you. The reason being for that is some of these wild animals, like Arctic foxes, lynxes, they've got a propensity to decide to attack you at any given moment. So I've managed to find some of these little critters and hunt them down. It also gives me a bit of a bonus in terms of food. Now, going back to our food, obviously it's winter, so we can't grow. Our pemmican is lasting quite well, although these bears do tend to eat a lot of it. You just saw 20 get taken away there. I've now moved my little storage stockpile of wood inside, so that's not going to get ruined anymore. Alfred Skips is busy making parkas for everybody. And then let's see how he's getting on. He's got 2 more to go, and then he's going to move on to either toques, t-shirts, or pants. And Ash and Crow. Oh, we've now researched batteries, so we've moved on to microelectronics basics. So very soon I'm going to start building a sort of power area where we're going to store all our batteries and stuff. So let me just mine out this. I think over here will be where I put my batteries. So we'll just mine that. Let me just see here. Expand no roof area. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Hopefully no one will get crushed. Oh yeah, and one of the biggest changes I'm making is down here to my base defense. I've taken on board some of your criticisms, and I'm trying to sort of figure out a way of improving it. Now, what I thought was maybe if I deconstruct some of this, let the enemies walk in past these, then what I can do, I was thinking, was make some sort of bigger area which contains lots of traps, and they'll, you know, sort of where my mouse is moving now, sort of like that. And layer that with traps, with a gap in between each one so the colonists could actually get to them and, you know, reactivate them, as it were. Also, I've started replacing some of my traps, as many as I could so far, with, let me just highlight these, with slate ones. So if we just take a little look at the details here, wooden ones have a trap melee damage of 18, and the slate ones do 36 damage. Now steel ones I imagine might do even more damage than that. I haven't messed around too much, or I haven't actually looked at what damage they do, but I imagine they do more. Now let's just have a quick look at our colonists. Have they all got weapons? Now Lee is the only one who's unable to fight, which I don't actually mind, because Lee's actually a rather good doctor, so it's not really a big issue. I've now reconfigured Alfred Skips to grow primarily. So although we can't grow outside, like, we need to keep these plant pots filled with flowers, because that really improves people's moods. You can see it gives a 27 beauty mark for each of the flowers. So I guess one of the primary things I'm trying to combat right now is the tattered apparel thing. If we go and have a little look at Lee and look at what he's wearing, he's got cloth pants, which are not in great condition, and a wool t-shirt, which are not in great condition. So we're trying to get all that made. Now, what I want to do is replace the wooden hand tailoring bench with an electrical hand tailoring bench, because that should give us a lot more speed when we're making our clothes and stuff. But I'm not 100% sure if I should do it just yet. I mean, yeah, I suppose we ought to get some power generation up and running, so let's just start. But then, where do I build the power generation, I guess, is the other consideration. Maybe I'll start building it around here. We'll get 3 of these up and running. We'll get some little batteries put inside here. And then, obviously, we're going to need a little power cable that runs along like so. And ideally, we'll cover up all these little wires eventually, but right now, because they do sort of detract from the beauty of places. But right now we're going to have to leave them like that. Now my slight concern with using powered fuel, wood-fueled generators is that obviously, I mean, there's a lot of trees, but eventually they might run out. But it probably is a silly concern, really. So anyway, yeah, we're going to start building up some power generation. And then down here, I'm going to start adding in some more walls. Now, this is kind of what I'm going to aim for. So if I spread it out like so. Yeah, and then build it up like yonder. And then inside here, we can just put traps. Let's just use slate for now. Traps like one there, for example, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. And and then below that, obviously, we'll be putting one there, one there. Now, I think that will enable them to get to each one without actually setting off one. But we'll have to wait and see. I really don't know. And I kind of wish I hadn't put the graves here because they're in the way. But eventually we can burn all the bodies and all will be well with the world, I think. Let's see how we're doing here. Looks like we need some more steel. Uh-oh. Alright, I know where there's a big vein of steel, which is just about over here. There it is. Look at all that steel. Loads and loads of it. Yeah. And then what I wanted to do was get rid of this hand tailoring bench, as I mentioned before, and replace the electrical one just there. So then we can have a little door here which runs through and has a little stockpile of little, what do you call them? Little blocks, you know, stone blocks that need processing. So that will speed up the job of the stone cutter. These are all my plans. Hopefully they're going to work. Alright, let's take a little look at these beds. Poor and superior. So we'll get rid of the poor one. Turn the superior one into a medical bed. Now, I did find something out quite interestingly, which may have an impact on some things along the line. I figured slate bed would be better for them than a wooden bed. But if we take a look at the details, the slate bed has an immunity gain speed factor of 110%, but only a rest effectiveness of 99%. So that's a superior bed. If we go and look at a wooden superior bed, you can see it's got 110% in each. So it's actually more effective for them to rest in a wooden bed than a slate bed, which makes sense on some levels, but then on other levels it makes me think, well, you know, does that make sense? I don't know. I guess it kind of does. You know what I'm going to do here? Let me have a look what we've done here. Yeah, this power cable I want to run along there. So the ones that I've built in here, I'm just going to deconstruct those. Now the reason for that will become apparent in a second. Whoops. There we go. Power conduit like so. Bear with me. Right, yeah. So then I can build a power switch. Let's say here. There's one there I can get rid of as well. And then, so we'll be able to turn off the power to the batteries once they're full. Because if we don't do that, then once they become full, they start blowing up. I think if you continue to fill them with charges. Obviously, God, poor bed again. Obviously, there is still a chance they can blow up and everything, but, you know, that's one of those things. Yeah, hopefully it should preserve us some power. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is deconstruct this bench here. I think what I need to do, actually, is mine all the way up here as well. Make that regular walling so we can run power cables underneath it. Right, what is everybody up to? Newton's hauling stuff, good, good. Reinstein's in the process of constructing our walkway of death. That's what I'm going to call it. So the idea being, the enemy come up around here, either tread on this side or this side, walk through here, and there's going to be like a minefield of stuff there. May even put some explosives in there eventually, but to start with, it'll just be dead full traps. Now, Oz is giving me a bit of a hard time, which is fun. You know, I don't think he's being too mean about it, in the sense that it's not the best way of defending us. But to be honest, if anyone's got any better suggestions, I'd love to hear from you, because I'm a bit unsure. If we take a look at our security right now, all we have is sandbags and deadfall traps. So there's not really many options that we have open to us in terms of defending us, especially as we only have Sarah with a machine gun and lots of melee troops. Hang on, Ashen Crow with a bow and Newton with a pistol. So we've only got 3 ranged troops. If we get a raid of, say, 6 plus might start getting a bit difficult. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Yeah, we're going to deconstruct that. Buck cancer's mining furiously. What happened to our bear here? Our tattered apparel still giving us grief. And what are you making there? You're making an elk hide parka. What's an elk hide parka? No idea what I'm saying. It's early in the morning here. Well, not that early, but... Oh no, Sarah and Buck Cancer are no longer in a relationship. That's going to annoy them, isn't it? Let me take a little look at their needs. Ugly environment. My friend Oz died. Yeah, that's obviously a worry. Oz kind of foresaw that in the comments section. He messaged me and was like, I was like, oh, I can't wait to show you the next few episodes. And he replied, do I die in a horrible accident? Yeah, you kind of did. Getting mauled by wild animals. So it's not exactly ideal. Now, has everyone got somewhere to sleep? Yes. Alright, Buck Cancer's still claiming the double bed as his. I might make you use that bed, Buck Cancer. I think I'm doing quite well, though, to be honest. People seem relatively happy. We've got no minor mood issues right now, or no major ones. Definitely a good thing. What are we doing here? So, yeah, the double bed. Is there anybody else in a relationship? Let me have a little look. Lee. I think Reinstein was trying to flirt with someone. Oh, he's getting on well with Sarah. Reinstein might take over. There. Alfred, Lee, Ashencrow, and Newton. No, they all require single beds right now. So that's fine. Okay, we need to rebuild that bed up there. Let's make that wood again. So I want at least 3 hospital beds. Now you might notice I've built some stronger doors here. These doors are oh god, a poison ship. How the hell am I going to fight a poison ship with the technology I currently have? And it's right there. We don't even have a sniper, so we can snipe at it. Has anyone got any suggestions for that? Maybe we could throw... If I threw grenades at it... Yeah, that wouldn't work, because it would just wake them up. Whatever's in there. I guess we're just going to have to leave it then. Its poison will have to spread. Yeah, up here is another area that I've begun work on in between episodes. And the reason being for this is so that we've got access up to this part of the map a lot quicker. Because as it was, they had to walk all the way through here, around this huge landmass here, and around that way. So, yeah, this should give us a better opportunity to get there. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was lay down some more dumping stockpiles. So, I guess we'll make it like so. This is just basically so that if enemies come through, it's going to slow them down so we actually get time to shoot them. Same as usual, really. So let's have a look what we're going to put in here. Human-like. Yeah, we'll put animal corpses. Let's get rid of that. And mechanoid corpses. And then we just want chunks. Is it chunks? I think it's chunks. Yeah, chunks. I always get them confused for some reason. Okay, and a similar principle is going to apply up here as well, but I kind of need to wait until all this is built. Now, how are we doing for blocks? Plenty of granite. Reinstein's still in the process of building those. Ah, but he's building the deadfall traps. Nice one, mate. Now, obviously, at the moment, this isn't actually going to work right now because the enemies will just come in through this little entrance and spread off to the left or spread off to the right. But eventually, that should function in a good manner and kick the frickin' arses. Right, we need our tailoring bench built again. So we'll use an electric one this time. We'll put some wood here. And we'll nominate here to have a door because eventually we're going to be mining through there. Yeah, then we want to run power cables. Let me see, all the way up there. Lovely, lovely. Right, who's actually building? So Sarah's building, and I believe Reinstein's building. Sarah's building simply because she can't do any plant cutting, she can't do any cooking. She is tasked with hunting, but we're not nominating anything to be hunted, and she can do cleaning, so that's kind of good. So have we got someone spare? Construction. Alfred skips. Psychic drone now. Oh, goody. Newton, hunt, and plant cut, and then crafting. Guess we'll leave you doing that. Okay, so the psychic drone's giving us a bit of a hard time. We may get some mood breaks here a little bit. I think I'm doing quite a good job here, though. All seems to be running swimmingly. Look at the temperature outside, minus 22 degrees. Hey, my fire's gone from indoors. No wonder they're getting cold. Where are we? Temperature. Now, we could just have an electric heater now, I guess. Shall we do that? Yeah, why not? We'll force this door open so it will work. And hopefully spread its heat throughout all these areas. But, yeah, minus 5 indoors. That's not great at all. Right, plenty of building work to be done, Rhiney. A timber wolf is fighting my bear. My bear was obviously looking for some food, and he found a timber wolf. Wow, looks like he's killed him, and now he's consuming him. Good job, Icarus. Icarus should come back for some care eventually. Oh yes, one minor change that I've made, which I hadn't showed anyone just yet, is that I've changed the sleeping spots to be outside. I think that should be a lot better. Now, what's the matter with butt cancer? Divorced by Sarah. Yep, and the psychic drone. Ugly environment, and you're naked? What? Let me see, what are you wearing? Buffalo leather parka. I'm guessing they can't wear a jacket and a parka, can they? Okay then, you're going to need some clothes soon, mate. Let me see, what cargo pod have we got? Ooh, hops. Sweet! Hops we can turn into beer. Yeah, mustn't forget that poison ship either. Now, I just need to check, as my storage zone, does it allow hops to be put in there? Are we vegetarian? Where's hops? Raw resources. Items? I'm sure I've had this problem before. Oh dear. Animal products, vegetarian, meat. I can't find it for the life of me. I'm not going to worry about it just now. Let's just pray that they haul it. If they don't, I'll figure it out in between episodes. It's really not that big of a deal, seeing as we can't produce beer yet. Alright, but cancer, you are going to need clothes, my man. What's your job if you're not mining? Hauling. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get Rhinestein to prioritise working on the tailoring bench. And we'll get some pants and t-shirts made as a priority. I think I want to give everyone either a cloth toque. There we go, that's built, but we need the power cables. Yeah, either a cloth toque or cowboy hats. Right, so let's go in here now. Add our bill. We'll make some pants first of all. We'll make 4 of those. We'll make 4 t-shirts. And that should be good. Okay, we've got some more cargo pods. Cool. What have we got here? Camel hair. Nice. That'll make some nice clothing as well. Major break risk. But cancer is having a bit of grief. What is your problem? Beauty, I guess. There we go. Come back to home base. Everyone will look after you. Rhiney, will you work on the power conduit? We need power to our tailoring bench. Who knew I could sing? You should hear me sing opera. God blimey, it's enough to blow your ears out. Cool, look, our batteries are nearly full. Epic. Hang on a second, let me see what's going on with our power here. Ah, we're missing 2. Well, Rhinestein, I think you can do that before you go to sleep. Yes, the psychic drone's ending. That's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, we have power to our tailoring bench. Butt cancer. Wow, left index finger torn off. Let's do a little inventory of injuries that we've got. Rhinestein, oh yeah, he had his stomach destroyed, so it's taken him ages to eat a meal. Alfred Skips is missing a right ring finger. Lee's got a bad back and a stab scar in his torso. Ashencrow's in good health, and so's Newton, so that's pleasing. Oh dear, we're low on food. Uh-oh, pemmican running out. Crap. Well, I think we're going to set up some hunting then. Let's see what we have here. Drag this across. See if there's any animals we can hunt. There's a few. Damn, I thought this pemmican would last us the whole time, but apparently not. Jesus, we need some traders. Yeah, what we're going to have to do as well is clear allowed area. So the animal area. Hang on a second, let me have a look here. Animal area 1. Yeah, so they're not allowed there. Good, good. Alright, so they're not going to be allowed in here as well. Because I believe colonists only consume 1 pemmican at a time. Let me just confirm that. We stopped Rhinestone from eating. No, it's 15. I thought it was 1 pemmican they were eating each time. Oopsie. Alright, well, food may start to become a factor. Thankfully, we're halfway through the winter. And our growing season, let me just remind myself, is 11th of spring. Okay, I might actually put one of these bears to the slaughter, you know. Uh-oh, Timberwolf revenge. The bears decided to hunt him. There's another one. No. Timberwolf's eating his own friend. He's like, cool, thanks for killing him for me. I was hungry. Brutal. Alright, I'm just going to have a little look around and see what animals are available for us to hunt. My hunting with... by scanning wasn't really working particularly well. Little squirrel there. Is that a lynx? Hey, there's a dead ibex ram there. Wicked. What else have we got? Can you spot anything, anyone? Uh-oh, Timberwolf revenge. Newton! Let's see, is there anyone here who can actually help you? No. We'll bring Sarah out. Sarah, bring your weapon. We must protect Isaac Newton. Dude, why didn't you just run through the doorway there? You big numbnuts. No, Newton! Fire! Where's Sarah? Come on. Oh, please tell me you're taking some damage. Gunshot from a pistol. Yeah, Newton, good job. Alright, Newton, come and use our newly installed bed. I believe there's something to do with lighting. Oh god, we've got toxic fallout now as well. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Yeah, I believe there is something... Let me think. Yeah, something to do with lighting. Like, if you don't have the appropriate lighting, then they don't get as good treatment. But I'm not sure if that's a real thing or if that's just made up. I've been checking the Reddit forums a lot just to see if any of that's true or not. Alright, now I'm going to let everyone carry on with their work for a little while. Obviously, the toxic fallout is going to take its toll. Excuse me. But, yeah, we still need to carry on with our work. Eventually, I'll just keep everyone indoors if the toxic fallout remains. Don't forget, we still got the lovely poison ship down here. You know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to shoot at it so that the creatures come out. And then if we get a raid, that will deal with that, possibly. Could be worth a chance. But then we'll have to, like, void off this entire area so our people aren't allowed to go there. Yeah. Newton, you're in trouble again. Right, Sarah. We're going to need you to come and rescue Newton again. Let's see here. Right, Newton. Let's get you, if we can, to run back here. Nope, you're not going to be able to. Right, Sarah, you're going to need to move your butt. Come and protect Newton. God almighty, mate. You are a bit of a nutter when it comes to hunting. You're not even shooting at him properly. There's a possibility you may die unless you hit him. Yay, good job. Alright, let's get you back into the medical bay again. Alright, Sarah, you're free to just do whatever. Let's see. Did we change Sarah? No, so Sarah can still cook. Goody goody. Wow, we're down to 59 pemmican. Holy crap. Well, we've got some meals there, I guess. Yay, pants have been made. There's some. Goat hide pants. Alright, let's see who's wearing tattered apparel then. So, Lee... Yeah, there you go, Lee. There's some nice, poor quality replacement pants for you. Normal synthread pants. Alright, cargo pods. Alright, keep your fingers crossed, guys. This is food. Jump to location. Yeah, we got dromedary meat. 191. That's good for like 19 meals. Woohoo! Alright, butt cancer. Come and bring that meat home. Rhinestone's still doing that. Can Lee haul? Yes, he can. That's it. Bring that in. And then butt cancer, you can bring the rest of it. How are we doing for meals? We've still got... Oh, we got like 8. That's a start. And hey, we got beavers. Food for days. Welcome, beavers. Welcome to my killing zone. Oh god, Rhinestein's being attacked by a red fox. Stab him in the face, Rhiney. What the hell, the animals are going even more feral than I thought they were. They decided to bring pain to me. Oh yeah, mustn't forget the toxic fallout. Toxic build-up moderate. Jesus Christ, 53% already. Come on, stab that thing, Rhiney. You big noob. Alright, time to do a little check down on who's building up the toxicity. 10% for Sarah, Rhiney 12%. So it looks like Rhinestein's the worst at the minute. Newton. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do then is restrict Rhinestein a bit, I guess. Yeah, we'll get Rhinestein to come indoors. Come on, mate, come to the medical wing. And then Lee shall doctor you. Alright, let me see what's going on here. Lee, why don't you kill this? Because you didn't tell me to, Rhinestein. That's what he says to me. Hang on. Rhinestein bleeding here. No, he's alright. Toxic buildup. Aha, so that... Okay, that's as I thought. It is decreasing. That's great. Right, I think that about wraps up this episode, guys. Lots more to contend with as Randy Random decides to raise the stakes on me. Hopefully this toxic build-up won't last too long, and then Rhinestone can get back out and continue repairing or preparing our base defenses. Yeah, and food is a bit of an issue that we're going to have to look to tackle eventually as well. But thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video and the series thus far. If you have, please remember to click the like button. Please send me your thoughts and comments. I really want to hear from you. And yeah, take care, guys. See you very soon. Bye-bye.